do, 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 do. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Zippity. Oh my, what a wonderful day. Such a good feeling coming my way. Zippity doo dah, zippity yay. Silverhairstacker show is on now. Welcome to the theme song, theme song, theme song. What's going on? Well, here we are. Are y'all happy to be here? Are y'all happy to be here? You might as well be. Because if you're sad to be here, that's on you. You control your destiny. Who all we got in here? We got the Jabus man. Jabus man, Jabus man does whatever Jabus man can. Bum crack picker. How you doing, Ray? Ping G. Good morning, young lady. Haha, you see what I did there? Vintage memories. Mr. Lag of the Lag Nation. Chat question. Need a cross list to use between eBay and Poshmark. Any recommendation? Well, if you want to support our friend and fellow seller, you can use the link in John Flippin' Ain't Easy to get Tree Cat, a cross-listing tool. I think he said your first 2 months are free, and you only pay for items that have been cross-listed using their software. You only pay when it sells. So I don't cross-list a Poshmark. I maybe should, because I got some stuff that would probably do okay on Poshmark. But I don't mess with a second. I don't mess with a second account much. eBay keeps me busy enough. So, and then there are others. Side chat folks can probably tell you ones that they use. I'm pretty sure Chastity uses a cross-lister, and I'm pretty sure Anissa uses a cross-lister. There you go. Everybody have to watch one of those damn ads this morning before the show started for you. Yeah, I put the link in all the Facebook groups where Tom and I are in, so he's probably just slow to get up and get around. Good morning, Chastity. Need a volunteer to harass Tom during tomorrow's show since I will not be here. Tom, they're going to harass you on.
I know. He's such a butt. Good morning, Bridget.
Morning, Bridget. Good morning, Mike. Bridget, did I see somewhere that you are tired of reselling? I guess we all get tired of it some. It can become kind of drudgery. to me, the outlet for my drudgery is watching other resellers on YouTube. I get
Well, then don't watch them.
what?
You said drudgery is watching other use.
That's not what I said, Tom.
Okay, what did you? How did you mean what you said?
I said to escape from the drudgery of reselling, I watch other YouTube resellers.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see the.
And they are, you
to
didn't let me
escape.
finish my sentence anyway. You're already on me, big brother.
I'm little brother. Remember?
Oh, okay.
You're 2
little
years
brother.
older than I am.
Okay. Quit pissing in my cornflakes in the morning. Anyway, yeah, I get encouraged watching like Joe Profit First Reseller or John Flippin' Ain't Easy, or they're always. I like to watch the encouraging YouTubers. So like what's his name? I'll think of him here in a minute. Anyway, there's a bunch of good YouTube reselling encouraging type channels that are fun to watch while you're doing some work on your eBay. And
right.
But yeah, I think I saw somewhere that Bridget posted she was getting tired of reselling. Dun, dun.
Well, she's probably ready to retire.
Well, retirement only takes money.
She's got plenty of it.
You think? Bridget, have you been socking away a portion of your income for long enough to be able to retire?
Ping, she lives in the other socialist state of the United States. She lives in New York State.
She is getting out of reselling, wants to work at Disney. Really? I mean, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Except, see, Beard, I like watching your videos and your shows and stuff, but they're not necessarily. You don't smile as much as Joe Profit First does. You need to smile more. And you need to be more upbeat and encouraging instead of, you idiot, look what you're doing wrong. At one time, a few weeks ago, I was burned out. Oh, okay. So it was a temporary thing?
Well, that happens with everything.
No, I don't think so. But, you set a portion away of your income. And you can do it real easy. You can work through like a Merrill Lynch or shoot, there's all kinds of all kinds of ways to invest. Or use one of those low cost ones. I've got an account with what's the name? It starts with a V.
A V as in Victor?
Yeah, I think so. Crap. Anyway.
Vanguard?
Yeah, Vanguard. I've got a Vanguard account. It's easy to set up an automatic withdrawal from your bank account to go into whatever you want to invest in. We are not an investment advisor here. I've
Seek
got,
out a financial advisor. Good morning, everybody, by the way.
I mean, with Vanguard, they got all kinds of articles and stuff. You can pick out something you want to use. And it's way cheaper than using a financial advisor. Just making your own decisions on where you want to park money.
Bridget was waiting till she got old enough so she could get her a place down at the Villages, but the Villages is going all to hell, so I guess she's had to change that plan.
The Villages is going to hell.
Yeah, they're having a lot of people exit.
Or does it become too expensive to live in there?
Apparently, it's really expensive. Um, People are dying off, and people are not wanting to move into that kind of environment because of all the rules and that kind of stuff. Good morning, Chaz. I mean, that's just articles I've read about it and videos I've seen.
Yeah, I'm sure they've got lots of rules. Like,
there's a comedian named
Yep.
Kathleen Madigan. Her parents had a place down there, and she said that you can't stay overnight if you're not 55 or older.
You can't have your kids and grandkids
I'm
stay
going
the
by
night
what she
with you.
said. I haven't looked at the rules on.
Well, that's BS. If my sons want to come visit me, they're going to come visit me.
Well, if you don't have family, it's no big deal.
That's always been that way, hasn't it, Mike? From the time
that?
they opened their. I think I remember Arnold Palmer designed a golf course down there, and he was all into encouraging people to move in there. Maggie Doodle, how are you this morning, you cute little thing? uh, You're into senior orgies, are you there, Bridget? I doubt that. Getting ready to shovel myself a foot of snow. Oh my God. It got chilly here, man. It was down to 32 degrees for a little bit this early morning.
I had turned the air conditioning on yesterday afternoon, and I forgot to switch it to back to heat. And I got up this morning because I was cold, about 4 o'clock, and it was 53 degrees in the house.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, 19 years of age, under 19 years of age, must have a guest ID card, and they must be accompanied by a villager's member. I don't see anything about overnight guests.
Good morning, Gumby 1978. If you were born in 78, you're a youngster on this show. But if that's the year you graduated high school or college, you're in the right group. We hit 82 Friday, yes. It's been pretty warm here up until this morning. What's that? To go to the orgy at the village, you need identification? I guess so, Harry. I don't know. I'm not rich enough to live in the villages. That's a pretty big community, isn't it?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
How many people live in the villages?
I don't know. They have their own zip code. They're so big.
Well, we got little towns here that have 700 people in it that have their own zip code.
Okay. Apparently that rule has changed because it says note there is a 30-day consecutive limit for visitors under the age of 18.
So they can stay for who's going to tell? You got nosy, caring neighbors that are
Probably
going to
so. People
tell
that
on
don't
you?
like kids. People that don't have grandkids, because that's who only people I would think of. You know, your grandkids come down and spend 30 days from you. I mean, you know, spend a month with you.
Craig says tons of people live there. They got 30 plus golf courses.
How many people live in the villages? The villages population. Hell. 89,000 people. 89.2 thousand people.
It's like a super HOA, lots of Karens. I expect so.
That is a lot. That is a city, which I guess that's the reason they have.
Harry's going to bring Twister.
You want somebody to break a hip so you can get their house? But see, the thing about it is, in about 30 years, what's the population going to be like? Because all those old people have died off, and there's not that many that many people to move in.
Yeah, with all of Kevin's expansion stuff.
Of
course, he says once they get enough money socked up, they're going to move.
Yeah, we have a Sun City about 10 miles south of me, James, in Indian land. That's one of those communities where you start off in a single family, then you move down to a duplex, then you move to assisted living, then you move to basically they you have to do everything for you, and then they move you out in a box. Are you going to get you a place there, James, when you retire? Really? Well, see, that's what Heritage was supposed to be. They were supposed to have like the senior community and all that kind of stuff. And of course, greed and stupidity got involved in that and screwed that place up.
Anyway,
USA, that was the PTL thing.
Never did finish reading what Vintage Memories typed up here. I think it's a good service. John Flippin' Ain't Easy had the couple that developed that on one of his shows, and they seem like very nice folks.
Tree
Cat. That's the cross-listing tool that John Flippin' Ain't Easy espouses. Okay. And they used to give him a little money to sponsor his channel, but since his channel's been
Yeah.
hijacked. That probably nullifies the contract, at least until he gets his channel back.
Yeah. I saw Beard was in here. No word from back yet, Beard.
I'm sure.
Scotty.
I'm sure not. Because I'm positive John would have uploaded some videos by now if he was back on.
Just so any of y'all don't know, you can create a Rumble account, which is, like YouTube. And I said like YouTube. I didn't say like YouTube just as good because I don't know whether it is or not.
What
But
happened to your
when I
photo room
try, I
app?
try to stream everything or I move everything over to my Rumble account just so it's still there. So if something happens to my account, I can always bring it back.
John's always been nice to me.
He seems to be a nice fella, except when he wants to act like you. And
Except he's always telling me to promote my listings, which
yeah. Oh, you got a tree cat hat.
it's been sitting here for 30 minutes.
I
John.
just noticed it. I was reading the chats.
Yeah,
Okay.
John did a giveaway of a T-shirt and a hat on his channel, and I guess the closest to the number. So he sent me a shirt and a hat, even though I don't use the service. I've got their hat and T-shirt.
Is that tree cat lag? Go down one. Are you talking about?
I wonder if Chat GPT would be as good with photos as Photo Room. Of course, Photo Room is dedicated to just Photo Room. Yeah.
What is it that Chastity uses?
I
What is
forget.
TL?
Yeah,
Well,
Craig's always told me to use promotion.
Todd's not going to do that.
Yeah,
So
she uses list
list perfect.
perfectly.
Okay. Are you at the office this morning, Chaz?
Bum, bum, bum. So, how was everybody's sales over the weekend? Mine were SHITTY. I sold 11 items for $300. That's bad. I don't call this an office. This is just a train wreck where I resell.
That's his walk-in closet.
Jeez. Vanessa, you had bad numbers too. Saturday was, I sold 2 items for like $40 on Saturday. Oh my God. That ain't taking me where I'm bound. I made some good listings yesterday. Hopefully I got some more G-Shocks listed, Tom.
Did you really?
That's my thumbnail for the show. Actually, they're baby G-Shock, which is kind of like the woman's version of G-Shock.
Oh, okay.
Yep. 5 of my 11 orders are electric plugs. So it's a good thing I've got those to sell. When I run out of those, it's gonna be a sad day here. I need to find some more stuff like that. I was kind of thinking those floor buffer pads were gonna do about as good as the electric plugs, but I haven't sold a one yet. Of course, I don't know when. Is there a season in which people are buying janitorial supplies? I don't know. Bridget sold 56 items on eBay. That's what happens when you get good stuff, take good pictures, and make good listings. And have a bunch of listings. You sold an item you've had in your store since 2020. I think that's awesome. If you got the room to store some stuff. Craig got a nice score from Facebook Marketplace. Need to get it listed. 300 in movies, CDs, and games. Pulled one. Sweet. You got all those movies, CDs, and games for free? Dang, that's good, Craig. Craig's good at sourcing. He should be rich off of reselling. Now that all mud listed items have been moved into the new storage area, I've been tackling the death pile. I've got all kind of stuff that it's like that clarinet that I bought. I got to put some new pads on it because it's not in playing condition. And it's worth a whole lot more if it's in playing condition than if it needs a repad. Because a professional clarinet repad is like $200. Mine, not mud. Oh. Now that all my listed items have been moved to the new storage area. All right.
What is John Tardier doing? Oh, that was from 2017.
So Bridget had the best weekend since December.
She had a killer weekend. If what I just saw was up to date, she had a lot of sales on all of her platforms.
You sneak around and watch her eBay store?
Me? No, I was looking at
Okay, Craig sent me a picture of his.
Well done, Craig, but I thought you were sending something to me up here. But I'm not driving to Alabama to get a load of DVDs and PlayStation 2 games.
Yeah, that looks like a bunch of good games you got there. Installed motion activated lights in all my closets, cabinets, utility rooms, bathrooms Saturday. No more struggling in the dark. That's good.
Low battery. Low battery.
Low battery. Saturday was weak. Sunday was great. My Saturday was weak, and my Sunday was below average. But I sold some stuff. My January, February, March has always been pretty low on the yearly average for sales. But it's mainly because there's not any garage sales. I start going to garage sales in March, April, and May, and I start getting some really good stuff to sell at them.
I like your logo, Scott.
It looks like he could put him on hunting clothes and hold a rifle with that picture too, and have a hunting channel.
Yeah.
Or put a bunch of fishing rods and a boat in the background and have a fishing channel. All right. Offer expired.
You could also have that walkie-talkie. He's got a walkie-talkie where his phone is, and a clipboard where his box is at, and the bearded picker across the top like he's got it, then across the bottom HOA Karen. Oh.
Sourcing from your storage. That's a good way to do it if you got plenty of stuff that you bought and haven't listed yet. Well, there you go. I am, shoot. Last year to date was not good, and this year to date's even worse. I'm going to have to get busy. Of course, the last couple of months we've had so many distractions with surgeries and
right.
Christmases and everything else. Only hunt junk. Yeah. Can you meet me halfway? Where do you live? Dallas? No, I can't meet you halfway. You can come down here and get it. Do you deliver? Do you ship? No, I'm not going to ship this lawnmower to you. You can come down here and get it.
Oh, I'm up 6.4% since last year.
The one good thing about being banned from Facebook Marketplace is that I don't have to meet crummy customers. Of course, just about every Facebook Marketplace deal I've ever made have been really nice people.
Yeah. Well, Mike, if you had needed that $50 to pay your rent or make sure your power don't get turned off, you probably, if you got the gas money, you'd probably travel the 40 minutes away. But since you're like Todd and you're rich, yeah, you can be selective.
You got to say it right, Tom. I'm rich.
That's it. Shut up, Beard.
Are you selling any of your printed items?
Me? Not yet. I'm still trying to work out some bugs.
Okay.
Just getting things to the right size and whatnot. Because I'm not printing out any of that crap that there's like 1,000. And I'm not saying crap as in junk. I'm just talking about all these items like the Chinese dragons and the fidget spinners and all this kind of stuff that everybody's got on like uh, Etsy and whatnot. That's just burning up listings, and I guess they're selling them now. Pat and his son last year did a good many flea markets or trade shows, craft shows, that kind of stuff. Not flea markets like flea markets, but and they sell a lot of that stuff at those kind of shows. But I'm not doing that. I don't have the desire to go sit at a craft show all weekend.
So the stock market was supposed to crash today because
Of the tariffs.
Of the new tariffs that Trump came out with. You don't like the way I do tariffs? I'll do it a different way.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
So where
anyway,
is it at?
I looked at the stock market and it's pretty much unchanged. It didn't go super low like everybody predicted.
Yeah, what I'm looking
At
at,
the open.
Yahoo Finance is standard. The S&P is up 9%. Dow is up 10%. Excuse me. Yeah, 9%, 10%.
What?
No, not 10%. That would be basically less than 1%, like 0.09 for S&P, 0.1 for up for the Dow, and the Nasdaq is down 0.04%. So, like you said, it's pretty much flat, and that's by Yahoo Finance.
Yeah, it's like the people who have money don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care if Trump makes tariffs or not.
So while we're on commodities,
at least at the open, gold and silver are up.
That's what I was getting ready to say or ask. It's up like $4. It opened at 84. It's now at
silver's like $87 an ounce.
Yeah. Gold prices is $51.85, up $104.
You have a trip to Mexico planned for the 1st of May. Did you see all those newsreels of all the cartel car bombings and stuff going on down in Mexico? They killed the biggest cartel's boss. And so there's all kind of protests and stuff. From the cartels. Cartels think they own Mexico. And they probably own quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one article that said International people in Mexico right now should shelter in place.
Scroll down one. Bearded picker, bearded picker, bearded picker. Do you care to comment on that? Oh, Lord. It's going to be something. It's what was it? Rosanna Dana from Saturday Night Live says it's always got to be something.
So anyway,
I knew it. I knew he'd have to have something to say.
Rosanna Dana.
Yeah, I love Rosanna. And you know, she always used to talk about the certain guy from Jersey. And there really is a person by that name that lives in the city that she always talked about. Now, if you're in an all-inclusive resort in Cancun, you're probably good shape vintage. You'll probably be okay. It's when you're leaving from the resort to
Isn't Cancun an island off the coast?
yeah.
I would think that that's pretty protected from
Yeah, I would think
cartel members.
Are you flying into Cancun? Then you're probably in good shape. I wouldn't worry about it. That's my opinion. We tend to vacation on the move, which our neighbor is in Australia on a celebrity cruise, and she really likes it. I don't know if they're really expensive, but she really likes it. Celebrity. They're probably a good bit more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where your daughter got married? And Bridget?
Yeah, silver's up $3 this morning. Woo-woo.
My daughter dreams of having a Disney wedding with the carriage and everything.
Your daughter? You don't have a daughter.
You weren't supposed to say that. I was wondering, waiting to see who actually commented. What is it you say? Can you say what the item is, Mike? That she wants so bad that you will not deliver it to her? Yeah.
Yeah, he hadn't said what it was yet.
I know. I mean, like, is it a case of 100-year-old bourbon that works?
Well, no, he already said it was a $50 item.
Okay.
You need to pay attention, Tom. Wake
Well,
up.
that's right. I remember him saying that. I mean, I'm just curious to what she wants so bad that.
Oh, yeah, Cozumel was the island.
Okay.
Cancun is. It's on the beach, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Investing in lead.
Good Lord.
Barbershop waiting chairs. Okay.
Just plain old plastic chairs with metal legs and back support.
Oh, stock market is going to go ahead and drop. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it goes. Took a second to get started. Lead, copper, brass. There you go. Bum, 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 bum. I keep wondering when how long's it been since the first time you've heard of a shit hit the fan scenario? This is coming, get prepared, so that all started about 2010, didn't it?
Yeah.
When we almost...
And we sort of had it during the COVID. You can tell I'm from the South. The COVID. The pandemic.
I mean, it picked up steam then, but then it all kind of fizzled.
Yeah, because everything came back online.
Did they? I don't know. Did Bank of America sell off some things? Haven't heard. It started with Clinton, the militia movement. They even used to have TV shows like on the learning channels about preppers building a fort in the woods and stuff.
Compounds and whatnot. Actually, preparing for SHTF started at the end of the American Civil War when you're down south.
So, yeah, 9/11, it really ramped up the SHTF talk. We're fixing to be
you travel back and forth with that when you're going from your summer home in Maryland to your winter home in Boca? Yeah, Hank, that's exactly it. You got to. I mean, with supply, the physical process of getting products from one to a place to another can screw stuff up really bad.
SHTF scares have been going on forever. Global cooling, global warming, Y2K.
Yeah, I remember them gas shortages in '70s. Waiting in line, boy, it killed the tourism. My uncle he owned a gas station in Conway, South Carolina, which is headed into Myrtle Beach. And
yeah, when did that movie Red Dawn come out?
I don't know, but I just never thought that. I mean, that was just a movie. Because before that happens, there's going to be a lot of dadgum rockets slung.
Late 80s. And before the 80s, it was we all still hated the communists in Russia and stuff. Yeah, Vietnam was going on when I was young, and
The day I went to register for the draft was like a week after they canceled the draft because Vietnam was winding down. I mean, I literally went in to sign up for the draft, and the lady that handled it said she started giving me a spiel like she had memorized the official document that I didn't have to register. My older brother did, and of course, when they would do the annual numbers, where they televise it on TV for years, several years. That's your draft numbers. They would that was something we watched, or my parents watched, because my brother was of age. My brother's 5 years older than I am. Yeah,
yeah,
and
they
James.
could just drop a bomb on you with a drone and you're done.
Well, more than that, and believe me, I was watching some videos. The Ukraine was using like dime store drones carrying payloads and wreaking havoc. But nah, if it gets down to where there's never going to be a WW2 like WW2 was. It's all going to be pushing buttons. My dad was part of the construction company that built the nuclear weapons depot down in Charleston, South Carolina. And
I need to figure out how I can steal energy from the new solar farms that are going up here. We got like 10 brand new solar farms in our county. That's you used to look out at the ranch land and right in the places where cows or goats were. Now there's big old solar panel farms. And you can't look across the horizon anymore for all the electric wiring towers go crisscrossing.
yeah. If I was building a house, I would have my own solar array with a full house backup battery system, a couple of wind turbines, because they've got some high output ones now that's made for home use. And if my property had a creek running across it, I would have my own little hydro plant. If you're going to be building, go for the gold. Anybody watch the closing Olympics last night?
No, I really haven't watched any of the Olympics. A few YouTube replays is all I've watched.
I usually watch a lot of it. I just didn't this year.
I heard America beat Canada in hockey.
Go America.
A lot of folks are trying to compare the win with the 1980 when the Americans beat the Russians for the gold. You like the figure skating? I don't know what the Quaid God is.
Let's see.
I had a friend way back in the 70s. He built him a little methane furnace. He would go get a pile of cow dung and put it in his little thing, and then he would funnel the methane. And he kept he had a little greenhouse in his backyard, and he kept the greenhouse warm in the winter that way.
Yeah, it's called biogas.
State of the Union addresses tomorrow. I hope it's about the State of the Union and not just how we're the best and you're the worst.
Our mixed doubles curling team won the silver. Sorry, that's my sport. It's an old man sport. USA didn't make it into the men's curling. And the women made silver. Oh, no. They ended up fourth. Okay. Sorry. I just like that sport. You like dancing? I don't think they've added the dancing to the Summer Olympics yet. I'm actually absolutely Bearded Picker.
Shake them hips, lag. Yeah. If I did synchronized swimming, I would look more like a manatee floating around in the water, just
Todd the manatee.
chubby little manatee with whiskers hanging off the front. Yeah, that's kind of what I would look like, synchronized swimming.
Oliver and I were listening to these silly songs from VeggieTales. If anybody's got children or grandchildren that know what that is. Anyway, there's a song where one of the silly songs is about Barbara Manatee. So sorry, that just kind of popped in. So now these songs are stuck in my head.
If I had enough to drink, I would twerk. Okay, there you go, lag. Yeah, I still remember the Saturday Night Live. Who was it? Dana Carvey and somebody else did synchronized swimming. That was so funny.
Scott, really, son.
VeggieTales. No, that's Spider-Man. Let's see.
Yeah.
How does the VeggieTales song go? Celery, broccoli, gotta be VeggieTales.
Did your kids watch those when they were little?
A little bit.
Because they're about They're in the same neighborhood as my boys, so anyway. Y'all are freaks. You know that? Y'all really are.
All right. Stock's still crashing. Let's see.
Refresh. S&P's down 0.08% more. And I don't remember what the other one was. Let's see.
Looks like Standard & Poor's bounced off the bottom. It didn't go all that much down.
Nah.
What's the Dow doing? Dow Jones is down.
Yep.
Same
Nasdaq's
deal. It went
everything's
down, but the last few minutes it's bounced off the bottom. What's my favorite stock? Amazon doing. And it's only my favorite because I own a little bit of it.
We should, because as
It's
much as we
down.
order from it.
Huh. Do, do. Do, 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 do. They didn't. Auction sent me a notice saying come to pick up my stuff, but I already picked it up. I don't know why they're. I guess they didn't mark me off their list. Gold went over 5,200. Gold seems to always go up a little bit when it's when bad things are happening. My chart says 51.86 for gold. Anyway, what else is going on today?
Not a whole lot.
Time to get our weekend sales packed up and taken to the post office. AppMax is always higher than what the actual is. I would look more at the Kitco market charts. We're a little more realistic about what it is. Picked up new old stock pistol gun sights at auction. Need all those. Yeah.
Is that who you use for your gold and silver prices, Kitco?
They got an app. I've got it on my phone. Kitco. Okay. Little blue app. Kitco. Most other apps, if you click on their apps for gold and silver, they take you to advertising, which is annoying.
Right.
And then they finally show you the Kitco does bid and ask on the app. Like on Kitco right now, the bid price is 5189 and the ask is 5191, which is really close together. Anyway, so Tom,
What?
thank you for joining me this morning,
You're welcome.
even though you were 10 minutes late.
I'm sorry.
But who's counting?
Yeah, it's 10 after 10. I need to go. I've never seen them either, James, but I have a lot of VeggieTales DVDs listed, and I have sold quite a few puzzles. VeggieTales are cool. They're cute. They're funny. Have a little message in there.
Behave like Jesus and you will be happy. You will be glad you did.
So, anyway, I got to run.
Yeah. Folks, we'll see you tomorrow on the Queen City Picker channel. Don't
If the
forget,
good Lord's willing.
today at noon Central, Primo Chemo and Spam Banshee will be doing their show.
Is that two different
And
shows or the same show?
what's the Primo Chemo show?
Okay.
But Spam Banshee's his wife. They do it
Okay.
together, Tom. Do you never watch Primo's videos?
I'm sorry to say, no, I have not.
Really?
I'll try to reach out today, and
You're un-American if you're not watching Primo Chemo.
I'm allowing
They
1 hour a day.
They have a good, fun show.
I'm trying to allow, well, we're just watching. That's just not really. I mean, that's different. But anyway, I will look for them. You say at noontime?
Chastity, you don't watch Primo? They're good folks. I like them.
What did
Y'all
I
don't know
do?
Primo Chemo's channel? He's part of the Profit Playbook podcast, too.
Oh, on the hotline. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. All right. I got to go. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, Tom. Watch Morning Lives, and that's it. Okay. Yeah. I like it. It's a fun show. It's kind of like reselling and a radio talk show combined. Yeah. All right, folks. Have a good day. Until tomorrow, we bid you adieu. Adieu.